Hey, and now deck tech for Black Splash Green Devotion for this standard season for the remaining two World Magic Cup qualifiers. So this is the list I'm gunning with this weekend and in 2 weeks. So this is just a slight twist on the deck list of Kobe Molina, who I believe ended up second at the World Magic Cup qualifier about 2 weeks ago at the Channel Fireball store. Because in my metagame I'm expecting quite a few copies of Red White Burn, some Green White, and a few Rebel Red type of tags, plus some Blue White Axe control decks, and also mirror matches, less of Green Devotion decks and less of Planeswalker decks. So I tuned his lists a little bit. Main difference is that instead of 4 connections, I'm running 1 Whipple Erebus main deck, simply because 4 connections is a liability, or Silent Bloods is a liability against red decks, and you need some way to recoup, and that's a decent main deck card. For similar reasons, I'm running 4 Green Merchants over 1 main board Nissa and putting the second one into the board. And instead of running 4 zombies, I'm trying to have a concession in the form of 2 Spectres and 2 Light Banes, simply because Night Veil is so much better against Swarm Tempo aggro decks and Burn, while Zombie is mostly for Green White aggro or some monsters builds, which are not so prevalent in the metagame right now for the time being, until Hounds of Tarkir are legal. So that is for the difference with his list, and the list basically is comprised of as for lands, 4 temples, 4 shock lands, 4 pain lands, 1 Orberg, 1 forest, 4 Mutavaults, and I'm playing 1 more swamp over Molina's list, so 7, because I really don't like the idea of running 2 Orbergs in this deck. Even with pack rats in the picture, I still don't think it's the kind of deck I want to run 2 Orbergs in, and the upside is not so huge in this build. And then the only turn 1 plays 4 Saves, 4 Rats, 3 Devour Flash, 2 Bile Blights, 2 Abrupt Decays, and 1 Golgari Charm main deck. Oh yeah, and because I shifted 1 Nissa into sideboard and shifted 1 connections into sideboard, I did cut 1 Duras from the sideboard and from Molina's list, from that second place in that qualifier, and cut 1 Boblight from the board to put in the 4th connections there. Then so the 3rd mana cost in the main deck, so 2 Spectres, 2 Zombies, just 3 Heroes Downfalls and 3 connections. On 4 Demons, 1 Whip, and 4 Merchants, and then with sideboard we have 3rd and 2nd Golgari Charm, just 1 Erebos, because we can't afford to side in too many high drops even against control decks, and Nissa I think is a much more efficient card against slower decks and control and jump planeswalkers. So the 4 connections, 3 Durs, 2 Drowned Sorrows. If I wouldn't be running Green Splash, I probably would play 3 Drowns in the sideboard, but because we're running 1 Charm main deck and 2 more in the sideboard, I think that Storm aggro is favored for us, and this way we have more sort of board sweepers, which actually do something apart from trying to kill a bunch of creatures in case of Charm. 2 Doomblades for green, white, and monsters, and 2 Scourge for a bunch of different matchups. That's it, folks.